Today on Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner Cooking, we are going to make ham and cheese grits. So here we go. So what I'm going to start out doing, turn my light on, is I am going to turn my burner on, and I'm going to measure out 4 cups of water. I always use my filtered water. With grits, with the whole grits, you always want to do 4 parts water to 1 part grits. So I'm going to add a cup of my grits. And I'm going to put about 3/4 teaspoons salt because the ham and the cheese are going to be salty. And just kind of whisk that in there. And now, now I'm going to take you over to the other side. Okay. So I'm going to start out with 1/2 of an onion, and I am going to fry this in some butter. I'm going to try to cut them kind of fine, but I'm not going to mince them. I'm going to do them in little slices because I want them to cook kind of fast. The grits are going to take about 20 minutes once they come to a boil. I've got my fry pan heating up, and I'm going to add this to that. And I've got my ham. I don't know if you ever saw my ham thing, what you can do with a big ham. Because what I do is I buy a big spiral cut ham and then I freeze it. And it works out beautiful for a lot of different meals. Then I'm going to shred up some cheese. Not a lot, just maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of a cup, not even. This is Swiss cheese. I love Swiss cheese. Okay, now I'm going to bring you back over to the other side again. I'm going to check on these grits. They're starting to boil. So I'm going to set them for 20 minutes, and I am going to turn it real low and just let them go. So now I've got my fry pan here. Let's see if I got that warmed up. You know, I buy that Ireland butter and regular butter because this is so expensive, but it's so, look at the difference in the color. What is it called? Kerrygold. Look at the difference. And I guess they eat from really green pastures in Ireland. I'm going to use a little bit of both. Ireland, I guess, gets a lot of rain, and those animals just eat all those green pastures, and boy, and it's got to be kind of good for you. It's going through their body, you know. So I've got my onion here. I'm going to crunch it up, and I'm going to slightly brown these because that's what brings all the flavor out. And once they get browned up a little bit, I'll get back. My onions are browning up nice. So now I'm going to add my ham. I kind of broke it up a little bit. Just going to slightly brown this because it's already cooked. I don't like that. Okay. I'm going to brown this up a little bit, and I'll get back again. Our grits are about halfway done, and I've been stirring them with my whisk periodically. You want to make sure they don't get in a lump, you know. I'll be back. Okay, it's time to build our grits. My timer went off for the grits. And get my bowl here. You can see it. Let me move it over here. Okay. Look at those beautiful grits. I put those in. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese first. I love cheese. And cheese loves me too. I know right where it's going. And look at the ham and onions. Yum, yum. Looks like I'll have enough for a couple mornings here. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of my cheese. Look at that. Yum, yum. Let me shut my lid off here. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little ham and Swiss cheese grits. Something different. We always need a change. It's funny, I never ate grits my whole life. And as an older person, I have discovered grits and I just love them. And if you haven't seen my recipe with the yellow squash and grits, oh my gosh. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember, there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it. Nothing. Love the Lord with all your heart. Until we meet again.